And today is a very special episode. There we go.
If you can't tell, we are celebrating something big. It's Jo'Van's 100th birthday!
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm looking good. You know,
Benjamin Button!
I've been using cocoa butter every single day since I was born, and ta-da, so that's the secret. Nah,
Just kidding.
it's our 100th subscriber episode.
Yes!
Yes, thank y'all for supporting the channel. We finally reached 100 subscribers, and it's just so exciting to see the channel growing. And just, yeah, it's great. Brandice is having a tough time over there.
It's a little...
It's funny because like you got like now you have like lipstick on you.
I know. It's okay. It's for a good cause. So if I look crazy, it's for you guys. The love I have for you. So I'm looking crazy for you guys. So, woo! Thank you
I
guys.
gotta do this 100 times before we get started.
Okay, let's just say that was 100 times. So we're going live.
I'll finish later.
We'll do it 100 times before the show's over with.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because we were talking about something juicy.
Ooh, juicy.
Maybe not that juicy, but it's a
No,
little.
no. I feel like the topics are getting juicier. So like,
I mean,
what we got? What we got going on?
So, age ain't nothing but a number.
Age. What do you think?
It is definitely more than a number. I mean, listen, you should definitely take consideration in that because, especially when you're going a little younger, I think you have to really be
How
careful.
young is too young?
Oh boy, listen. I feel like that's
We're gonna talk about it.
We're definitely gonna go
We're
in
gonna talk about that today
because there's a whole lot of people. Oh gosh, I can think of one person in particular, but there's a lot of people out there sketch and listen. One person I thought, well, that wasn't. I thought about R. Kelly at first. I was like, oh gosh, but I also think about Scott Disick because he dates a lot of younger girls. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, he was with Courtney.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's 34, if I'm not mistaken, and he was dating a 19-year-old.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah. So I do believe, I mean, yes, she's a quote-unquote adult is legal, but I do believe when it comes to gaps like that, then you need to be careful and mindful. So age is more than just a number. It just because it's legal doesn't make it right. That's my stance on it.
Yeah, I feel like when you got a real old person, and when I say real old, I mean like if you're in your, I think if you're past like 20, I don't know, I really don't know, but I feel like 25 and you're dating like in the teens.
What is wrong? Like let's talk about this. Why? Like I just really want to know why. Like why is that like attractive to you? Like 25 is still young though.
25 is young. I'm not saying, but it's like once you get there, because like I don't know, the way I look at it is like a 25-year-old should be more mature.
Actually, my research shows that at 25 your brain should have matured by then. At 25, that's when your brain matured. So there's that.
Yeah, but also at that point, I feel like there's a lot of manipulators that want to be with younger people because they don't know anything.
Well, you're mentally mature, but then there's another thing is emotional mature, and that's a whole nother ball game. So that was like later in life. And so what age do you think men are emotionally mature?
See, I don't think there's like an age for emotional maturity.
Well, mental health professionals had to do a study, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
there's
it's
an
actual,
I don't know.
ballpark. I mean, it's not like at this age, but they say around it's a general age. I'm just curious. I'm not saying. I want to see what you say. I'm pretty sure you're gonna.
Man, I gotta say, like, it's gotta be in the 30s.
For men.
I think so.
43.
Yeah, that's
women
actually,
was 32.
That's actually later than I thought, but if you had said like 35, like I would have believed that 100%.
Yeah.
43. So if y'all get involved with someone under 43 and you don't like it, that's your fault. The statistics show we ain't ready till 43.
Emotionally not prepared. So
It's crazy,
again,
man. It's crazy how different. It's crazy how different men and women are.
Yes.
And especially like, because that goes into like the topic of like, women thinking like men are immature, and it's because we are.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Biologically, this is the best we can do.
But listen, no.
I'm making excuses.
We're not making excuses for guys, ladies. But you can mature out there. Like don't no, don't blame on that.
I mean, but hey, I know, I hear you. Like, we should always be trying to be more mature.
Yes.
But like, I don't know. I love to read more into that. Why is it 43?
Well, I don't know.
That's interesting.
But I think for the longest, we've never forced guys to. It's just like, oh, guys will be guys and boys will be boys, and just like allowed you guys to be like to do whatever, and you guys have been okay for centuries, and now it's the tide is turning. We're like, no, it is time for you guys to step up, mature, and be. We expect more out of you guys.
Yeah, we need to have another conversation about this, because now I'm wondering, like, why is it that women mature emotionally? I mean, I know mentally you guys are faster. I've always known that, but like emotionally, I wonder why. But also, I think I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. We're going down a rabbit hole right now. Oh, we got some people saying hello. Hello.
Hey, Santana.
Yes.
Hello, Latoya. Hello, Lady Parker.
Yes.
So what do you guys think? We were talking about age ain't nothing but a number. So is there such thing as too young or too old?
While we're waiting, yeah, I think it just depends on like how old each person is. And honestly, I think there's a point where it doesn't matter, because I think like between like 18 and like 20, probably 8, I don't know, because at 21 you're kind of an adult.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you can, if you want to date someone 30, I don't see what the problem is, because they're an adult by that point.
You are. But back to the your brain being mature at 75, Lord. At 25.
75.
We on the way out. We finally made it. No, at 25, because I think you still have a lot of maturing and growing up to do. I mean, yes, at 21, definitely, I don't think like you should be dating a 16-year-old by no means.
Oh, no. No.
But going up to 30, that's a stretch.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, the teens is weird. Like, I don't even know what to say, because I feel like if you're 18, you should be dating people that are like no older than.
Okay, let's think about this way. No, let's think about it. 18, you're probably in college.
Right.
So I will give you to like 23.
Okay.
And would be a reasonable age, because that's your people you're around.
Right.
And let's put a disclaimer out there. Not saying that it can't work, because obviously I have a list of celebrities who have this ridiculous, crazy age gap, and they work. So
right.
It just depends on the maturity and where they're staying in mind.
And that's a huge piece, and I think that's what Pastor Parker was talking about.
Hey, Pastor.
When he says watch out for games, because
yes.
I feel like if you deal with an older person, they're more mature. They probably have more experiences, so they know how to manipulate and play games with younger people that haven't been through the same thing. So you do have to watch out for that.
Definitely.
Like maturity wise.
Yeah, because listen, this is coming from somebody who watched Law and Order SVU a lot. So like you see that a lot of like older men preying on these younger girls, like taking advantage of them playing that game. And when you're that young, you think the world of that person, and you don't know what they're doing is wrong. So when somebody is like, let's say, 45 going to somebody in their or 50s and going for somebody in their 20s, I'm like always looking like, why? Like, what are you doing going down that low?
You said 40s to 20s?
50, yeah, 45, 50 to going down to 20s.
I mean, okay, to me, okay, how like where in the 20s are we talking about? We're talking about 21 or are we talking about 25? Because at 25, if you're dating someone that, look, there's got to be some responsibility.
Okay, under 25.
Okay, yeah, if you're 25 and you're dating someone that's 50, that's your, like, you should be mature enough to make that decision. Like, it's not always the older person. You know what I'm saying? It's the young person's got to have some responsibility too.
Not if, like, it's not, okay. I'm gonna be the devil advocate. Not necessarily, because think about if you're like a very sheltered person and you just never knew much of the world or whatever, and this just in your 20s might be your first like true real relationship. You don't really know much, and so I don't know. And 25 and older maybe, okay, but under 25, I'm like,
Okay, so let's say there's two mature people. Like at 24, you can be mature. You know what I'm saying? 25.
You could be a whole parent to that 24-year-old if you're 50.
But it happens all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but doesn't make it right.
And I'll say this.
Doesn't make it right.
I'll say this. and you can jump on me in the comments, okay? You can jump on me in the comments, but I feel
comments
like
are saying
young, like women in their 20s, they don't care about guys in their 40s. They really don't. They will date a guy in their 40s. They don't like.
I think
women
once you
don't
get
care.
older, like Santana said, it doesn't matter. Like in your 30s, yeah, it doesn't matter at that point because I feel like in your 30s you've kind of got to know yourself and you're definitely mature at that time, at that age. So at that point, it doesn't matter. But my thing is when these 50-year-olds are like preying on these young babies, 20-year-olds. I'm like, what interests you in these? Like, what is that conversation like?
Okay, so I don't know. I'm not 50, right? But 50. I'm thinking these 50-year-old
My brain
guys
hit the balloon. I'm like, whoa.
are probably physically attracted to women in their 20s because
Yes.
that's when
Definitely.
women are going to be their best looking in their 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not that weird to me.
Looks,
That-
yes, I get
You
it.
know
I
what I'm
understand
saying?
why
Okay,
physically.
okay,
I'm talking about
all right.
mentally in a full-fledged relationship. I'm not talking
Okay.
about like just a casual whatever.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
talking about these people in a serious relationships. Like, what kind of conversations are you having with these people? Like, why?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it. Okay. So let's take a step back here. First of all, do we have any comments? Santana says
She was
would
saying,
care.
she says the older you get, it doesn't matter. Like I was saying, in your 30s, like it doesn't matter. It wouldn't really matter for me. Like if you're dating like a 50-year-old or whatever, I might be a little weird, but it doesn't. It's not like whatever. But like my issue is when you're older going down for the younger 20-year-olds.
Okay.
That's my issue. That's when I have an issue
Now,
with
let me
it.
ask you this: what if, let's flip it. What if you got 20-year-olds going for older guys? So whose fault? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I'm saying, the responsibility piece. Because if they are in their right mind and they're saying, I want a 40, 50-year-old man, are they wrong for wanting that?
It just depends on the maturity. But
Because
I mean,
a man like 35 and older is going to be established compared to a
how
man,
old is the young person? I'm not, whether it's male or
let's say
female.
25.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
say the girl is 25.
Okay.
And she's interested in a man that's 40. Now, the
Okay.
appeal of a man 35 and up is that they've gotten themselves together. They should have gotten themselves together. You know
I can
what
say
I'm saying?
25. You're more mature than a 22-year-old. So yes.
Yeah, I'm not talking about 22. I'm
Okay.
talking about like 25. Because what we're saying is 20s. But 25, I feel like you should be able to make your own decision on who you want to be with, no matter the age. Yes, there are people out there that aren't mature, but we're talking about like the ones that know what they want. Because essentially, then we'd have to say 25-year-olds don't know what they want, which is a whole nother conversation.
I mean, I can argue. You're still figuring it out.
You
but
are still
you
figuring
are
it out,
more
but women
mature.
are more. But see, that's the thing. Women are more mature earlier than men.
That is true.
So they are more likely to know what they want before we know what we want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. So if a girl, and I'm just thinking of like safety and all, like not preying on that young girl, if she's mature, and all of that, then okay. But hopefully her mind is right. Okay.
Let's see what they got to say.
But 25 and 50, no ma'am, no, or sir. I was 16 and a 21-year-old boyfriend. I was young, but I knew what I was doing. We were on the same level, maturity-wise. Yeah, so. But
What does that say about the guy?
that he was immature.
I'm like, golly. And it's like, is that go back to biology, or was he just really immature? I think.
But still, that's what I'm saying. 21, you're in college. You're still young in the scheme of life. You're so young.
Okay.
I mean, you're only like 3 years out of like high school. It's just like, you know.
Man,
I mean, that's still.
If I was dating a 16-year-old when I was 21, my mom would kill me.
Oh, definitely. If I was 16 and my dad would have like, oh no.
Like it's so funny because if a guy dates a 16-year-old girl and he's 21, that I think generally that's frowned upon. But if you're a guy that's 16 dating a 21-year-old, man, you're gonna get dapped up by every dude walking in. They'll be like, hey.
So
saying.
Santana, I think Jo'Van would agree with you. He says you have some folks looking for a sugar daddy or for your stance for sugar mama.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, this.
That's part of the appeal of. I feel like that's part of the appeal of some women looking for older men because
Yes.
they got money, and they're
money.
probably these guys are probably like post divorce. You know what I'm saying? They just got money. They just want to spend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
But I was talking about a coworker about this recently, and like to your point, there are some guys, and she was like, some guy would like go to her job and like they would buy her coworkers lunch, didn't want anything from them, but that's what they did. They would want to take care of them, and it was so. Some guys are like that.
Who doesn't want free dinner?
Listen. All right, let's see what these people are saying. Santana says she can see 25 and 31 or 32, but not anything older than 32 for a 25-year-old.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I see 25-year-olds be dating everybody. They really be doing
That's
it.
true. So, okay, now my question is, does it matter whether the 25-year-old is a girl or a guy? So if it was like a 25-year-old guy dating an older woman, would that change stereotypes?
I don't think so. I mean, not to me, because
why?
Okay, we got to dissect that. So why would a 25-year-old man want to date a woman that's, let's say, 40?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Why would like a 25-year-old guy want to date like a 40-year-old woman? Like, I'm just curious, like, why?
The same reason a guy would want to date a 25-year-old woman. I mean,
you mean the same reason why a
25-year-old guy? I mean, a 40-year-old guy want to date a
So a 25-year-old man would want to date a 40-year-old woman because
why is it different? I'm just curious. I'm just asking just to.
I didn't say it was different. Wait, did I say it was different?
You said why?
What did I say?
You said why, so I was wondering.
No, I'm asking questions. I didn't even make a stance on it.
Oh.
I'm asking, okay, why would a 25-year-old man want to date a 40-year-old woman? Not as in, why would he want that? Like, legitimately, like, what are some reasons why he would be interested in that?
Maybe he's one of the few that mature faster than the rest of you guys.
Right. I've heard some dudes say they like older women because of the way they think.
I think of like Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. They have a 11-year gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, Santana said something funny.
And she's the older one of the two. What did she say?
She said
something funny.
She said my husband claims the girls can't date older than a grade or one up until they're out of the house. Which, I mean, that makes sense.
Yes.
Because I don't want my daughter, which I don't have, she a freshman, she's dating a senior. Because senior, that's like a thing in high school, and it's weird. It's weird.
I mean, it happens though.
It happens.
There, 'cause, like, okay, let's talk about that.
Break it down.
I agree with you, and my parents probably had the same issue. But think about it this way: you probably grew up in the same, like, maybe that's your friend's brother. You're in the same, like, so you're always used to seeing that person. So I don't know. I don't think.
I'm just keep.
I'm trying to think it through. Like, that means you're 14 and he's 8 or 17, 18.
When you go into high school, typically you're like 14.
14. Let's see what.
Okay, what is it saying?
My age, 37, and I'll take the son or the daddy. Listen, Sonia has been saying that for as long as I've known her, and I know that to be facts.
Okay, so Sonia, answer me this. You're 37. What's the lowest you would consider in terms of age for
She's not going to go that low.
A young man?
I can tell you that right now.
And Miss Parker, you said your relative was 80. So give us more context on that.
She might have said something earlier.
Okay. Sparky, they grow up together. Okay. I'm not saying it's right, but we got like people don't. Thank you. No, Miss Parker, thank you. You said exactly what I'm thinking.
What'd she say?
She says, I'm not saying it's right, but we act like people don't know what they're doing. And it's like, yeah, they do know what they're doing a lot of the time. So it's just like.
But yes,
It's not. I just don't like it when they're just like the men are praying. It's like, no, like the girls know what they're doing too.
But do they?
Oh,
they
my
think
gosh.
they know. They know.
They know.
No. They know what they're
know.
doing. They know what they're doing. They know what they want. But are you mature to handle all of what you think you want? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she don't know what I'm not saying she's that naive to not know that there's stuff out there. But I think they might think can handle it.
Brandice,
that's all I'm saying.
Listen,
That's
girls
all.
talk. Okay, first of all,
Oh,
point
I know.
number one.
I'm a girl.
And, right, and girls tell other girls like, "What's up?" Okay, they know what's going on. Sure, there are the ones that don't know; they're just oblivious, of course. But like, come on, we gotta make it. We gotta like acknowledge the ones that know what they're doing, and it's not just the men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway. let's look at the comments that have come in. All right. So they know. All right.
What did Sonya say? Sonya answer your question?
She
about
said, I
going
think a
younger.
younger man, a much older woman would be fun, but fleeting. What do you
Okay.
mean by fleeting? And you didn't give me an age still.
Right, she didn't give it
It's
an age.
Don't
Come
dance
on,
around
Sonya.
the question. You open this can.
Yes, come on.
I want to see what's
let's-
inside the can.
Let's keep it real, Sonya.
Right.
When she says that, she says it could be fun, like for a little bit, but not something serious.
And do you think that's because the older woman can't take the younger man serious,
Yeah, and
and then not the other way around?
I think so.
Okay, why is that?
Because you might have these these thoughts in your head, like, oh, he's not like maybe financially prepared or whatever,
Exactly. And that's what it always comes down to: money. It's always money with you women. It's always money.
No. It's just, I don't know. And then because they're younger, their biological clock might be like, okay, I don't have to, not in a rush to get married, have kids. I'm more likely. I'm speaking for Sonya because so all of those things I can think of reasons why she said that.
Okay.
So they're not on a timetable of saying like, oh, I want to get married. What does she say?
I still want the number though.
What's she? I didn't.
She says Stella had her groove back.
Sonya, we need a number. Give us a number. You're 37. What's the youngest you would go? Would you go 28?
Oh, yes. Minister Mitch had a great point. He says the older woman wants more and the younger man is not ready, which is facts. Because
Wait,
think about it.
The younger.
Okay, I'll read it again. The older woman wants more and the younger man is not ready.
Exactly.
And that's
Give us a number, Sonya.
And that's true for even that's true even for the 20s, because if you're a guy and you're 25 or 24 and you start dating like a 29-year-old woman, that's tough because you're probably not ready for children, but she's like you know what I'm saying? You're just like
And then if you go
yeah.
much older, does she even want kids at that point? So like you go if you're the 25, like the opposite end, if you're a 25-year-old guy and you're dating somebody much older, like say 40, then you have to have that conversation. Well, are on both sides? I don't want to say male or female, but do they want kids?
Yeah, you need to have that conversation in the beginning.
Yes.
Because I mean, come on now. You can't like literally. That would be so funny to me if the 25-year-old dude like starts dating a 40-year-old woman, and then he's like, they date for a year, and he's like, wait, what do you mean you don't want kids?
Exactly. You better ask that question day one.
Like, I'm
Not
40.
day one, but earlier.
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Did she give us a number? Probably 33 at the youngest. Okay. So, okay, just as long as they're old enough to be stable and have the same end goal, I'm fine with it. Okay.
Oh, my boy Markel's hopping in. What's up, man?
Hi.
Good to hear from you. All right. Markel says, speaking as a 24-year-old man, I don't think I could take an older woman seriously. I'd feel like she's just fetishizing me, trying to relive her glory days. Wow.
But that's how
Hey.
that could be the other opposite.
I mean, yeah, that could go both ways. So, yeah. I mean, that's a real thing that happens. So, yeah. Man, thank you for being so blunt. You know?
That was a very, like, living out her glory days. Like, what? Like a 30-year-old dried up? Like, what?
Miss Parker did say role play one time. So, I mean, it's every now and then.
On that note.
I'm weak. So, let's go to the scriptures.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. So, I was doing some research.
Okay.
And I was like, how old is too old according to the Bible? And
Okay.
And so I found the Bible places no requirements for age in marriage. Since the Bible is silent on this concern, all believers have liberty in this area, meaning a man of any age may marry a woman of any age, so long as both are old enough to enter marriage by law and custom, and both have consented to the marriage. And then it also goes into teaching found in some cultures and churches asserts that an older woman may not marry a younger man, but such teaching is not based on scripture. It is a man-made requirement only, and if it's presented as biblical requirement, then it is false teaching. It says, for example, some teach that because Adam was created first, then the man in every marriage must always be older than his wife, but this is not a proper interpretation of scripture. So Everybody, don't tell R. Kelly that the Bible says there's no age requirements, because he's gonna file an appeal to get out of jail.
But they would have said lawfully, so obviously.
Oh yeah, so never mind. He ain't getting out. All right, never mind.
I was like,
Right.
wait, that was a whole thing. Lawfully.
I missed that part that I just read.
Lawfully.
Yeah. So that's what the Bible says.
I thought you were gonna go a whole different ball game with it. I was like, I didn't know where you're going.
I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
Did you have something to add?
No, that was good. I like that.
Yeah.
Let us see what the people are. And nobody said anything.
We haven't got any new comments yet.
I don't know. I have some of these. So, what is the biggest age gap you would go for, as far as older or younger? Since you're a guy, let's go younger for you. Let's do both. Since we put Sonya on the spot.
Probably I wouldn't go older than me, just because I don't want certain pressures that come with that. Yeah. I don't want certain pressures that come with that, so I probably wouldn't go older. Younger, I don't know, man. I'm 28, about to be 29 next month. Holla. Probably wouldn't go lower than 25, most for me.
Okay.
Honestly. What about you? Older and younger.
Older or younger? So older. Interesting. Before I answer, the most common age thing was have your age plus 7.
So that means.
So for me, that would have been 24, 25, and I was like, I'm definitely not going that low.
Okay. My age plus 7. So if I'm 28, 21. See, I feel like that's still frowned upon.
I'm just saying that was the most acceptable. That was a research done by that. So I was like, I've never heard that, but that's the thing.
Hey
so
guys,
older
this is Mary. She's 21. She's so mature for her age.
You're still in your 20s, so it's like, I don't know.
I wouldn't date that young because she's still figuring out who she is.
No, definitely.
And I'm not trying to deal with that.
I feel you.
I'm not trying to deal with that.
So older for me, I would go 7 or 8 comfortably.
7 or 8
years.
Oh.
7 or 8 years older. Bruh. That was not funny.
I did that on purpose.
Huh? What?
7 or 8 older?
Yeah, 7 years older.
Okay.
Why does it matter my age? Just know that I'll go 7.
You're 42?
I'm not 42. I'm
no,
done, both of you
right.
guys. I am 35. So I'll go 7 or 8 years older, comfortably. Might tip a little older, but comfortably without giving it side eye. 7 or 8 years. Younger. Funny story. I've actually recently gone out much younger than I would have ever gone out with. I'm a little bit more open, but comfortably maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3 years younger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Final answer. Don't know why I was.
Why is that?
Just because the maturity and all of the things. I'm not saying that if I recently went out with somebody younger and they were mature, I didn't have any issue with their age. So there's that. If somebody I met somebody that was younger or older and I felt like it was a good vibe, not much crazy young, but yes.
Okay.
And I can't go older than close to my dad's age. There's no go.
Okay. First, how are we doing on time? Real quick. Few more minutes. All right. Here, I got a question for you. Right.
Okay.
So, do you find Morris Chestnut attractive? Yes. Okay. So let's just say.
I was like, what? Idris
Well,
Elba, both him.
All right,
okay,
all
yes.
right,
Go
all right.
ahead.
Pick whichever one.
Okay.
I don't know how old they are, but let's say they're both 55.
I think they're 50. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Morris is if he's not in his late 40s, he's definitely early 50s.
All right, Morris Chestnut, let's say he's 50, all right?
Okay. Ooh, Lord.
But he's trying to holla, and he's serious, commitment and everything. Now, he's 50, okay? Now, are you going to be like, that's outside of my 7 to 8 years. I can't do it. Honestly.
Whew. Okay. 50? Well, it's close to getting towards my parents' age. I'm like, ugh. Listen, he has to be everything a tip top. No plan, no games, no nothing.
Right.
But if he looks like Morris, then I'm like, ooh.
Right. Okay. All right.
Oh But I don't know. That's a whole nother. I have to think and pray about that one.
Okay, I'm just curious. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I'm just like, that weirds me out.
Let's see. All right, so Miss Parker said depends on the maturity of the young man. Some young men are more mature than some of these older men.
Yeah,
no,
and that's no, seriously. I went out with a guy that was much younger than I would have ever considered, and he was very mature. I never had an issue with the age, so there's that. Okay. And just to give you your props, like when meeting you, I didn't know how young you were. I thought you were closer to my age, so you are repping it up for the younger guys.
Mm.
Whoop, whoop.
Mm. I'm still very immature in a lot.
I mean, but
you know me now.
No,
like,
yes. Listen.
When you first met me, you're like, oh, and now you're like, oh.
No, but okay. I'm being nice. I'm trying to be nice.
No, don't be nice, Brandice. Let them know. Let them know.
Listen, try to be nice, but never mind. Let's just leave it. Me trying to be nice to you today, okay?
We'll do have some behind the scenes where she says how she really feels.
No, but for the bigger picture, I feel like some our conversations you are more mature than some guys my age, especially emotionally and some things. So, but yeah, you have some immature. Yes, and I think that does change. But listen. The 28-year-old comes out a lot.
I specifically got a woman therapist because I wanted someone to check me on my immaturity if it was there. That was part of the reason. So she's helped me a lot.
Yes.
Shout out to Carnisha.
Shout out. I didn't know you before therapist, so I can only imagine.
Oh man, it wasn't good.
I can only imagine. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Mr. Mitchell.
There are some exceptions to the rule. Thank you, Santana. Yes.
Woo! You were with 31? How was that?
Hold on. Wait. What?
Huh? Oh, after the show?
Wait. 21. Oh, yes. I feel like I've heard this story.
We talking after the show for that one. All right.
Yes.
What's good, King Panda?
Yes. Actually, shout out to King Panda. He was our 100th subscriber.
Oh, man. This is for you. Hold up. Let me get I dropped it on the floor a bit. Hold up.
Here. There's more on the thingy.
Oh.
That's nasty. Shout out to you.
Yes. Thank you for being our 100th subscriber.
Yes.
Just dropped it.
We actually have a little over 100 now. So, whoop, whoop.
Okay.
But King Panda was our 100th subscriber. So, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Brandon's going to... Wait, going to be... Okay. Wait, I'm confused.
Morris.
Oh, listen. Morris, Idris Elba. There are... Like Santana says, there's exceptions to the rules.
Right. Okay.
Wait, somebody else said something.
I think
Sonya.
Oh.
Exactly, Sonya. Listen. Well, he's married, but yes.
Morris Chestnut is?
Yeah, he's been married for years, years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Who else? I think Michael is a year younger than me, but he's in my range.
Is that okay with you?
Yes, that is definitely okay with me. I think we've established that.
Oh, I was just checking. He's younger, so I
Michael
didn't know.
B. Yeah.
I don't know. Is he mature enough? You think?
He seems very mature for his age.
Oh, okay. Now, what if he was less mature than you wanted? Could you deal with that?
Listen, there are exceptions. I'm just kidding. No, if you're not mature at this time, I can't. No, you have to be at least mature. Okay. So, if you listen, exceptions you have to fit into the mold, being mature, all of the things. So there's that.
Markel kind of says something. I kind
of all of the rules go out the window.
I kind of agree with it though.
When the money is right.
I mean, look, come on, man.
Listen, no. Money does not buy happiness.
It doesn't, but that doesn't mean the rules don't go out the window.
I mean, some little smudge. Like the age, as far as the age, I'm like, oh, you're 50, okay, no.
I love that. No, money matters. I mean, we don't have to get into the weeds, but
let's get in there.
It matters. Hold up, producer, are we good?
This is our. Do we have a Black History fact? This is our last recording in Black History.
Do you have one?
I might.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Get into it.
I mean, well, keep talking because I have to pull it up.
Yeah, no, money is definitely a factor because that's what kind of goes back to men. Older men are more established and they should be more mature, but that's not guaranteed. but they are more established, which is attractive. Now, as far as a man, I feel like, hey, look, sugar mamas are real, so.
Okay, can you answer that question for real? Serious right now, like,
what?
hand on the Bible. Are
Okay.
you seriously looking for a sugar mama?
No, I have a girlfriend.
No,
Well,
I mean, not like.
if I was single?
Yes.
Look,
because you always joke with that, so I'm just like always like, is he joking? I need to know for sure. Like, obviously, if you were single,
it depends on what she looks like, and she can't be like one of those aggressive sugar mamas, because those are scary to me. Like, those
What do you
are
mean?
intimidating. Because I like being like the masculine, and older women, I feel like they be trying to. You know what I'm saying?
No, I have thought about this. Like, it was like set through with what's his name, Steve Brown, I believe, was a comic, and he had this whole set about sugar mama. It's like really early. I don't know. It's funny.
What did he talk about?
I'm the worst. So I don't.
Okay.
It's just funny to me.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I just don't feel like, because I feel like the whole time she'd like, I know more than you and all that stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just trying to go to this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get these new shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So yeah. But I try it out, you know.
Cause no, you always joke about it. So I was like, let me just get down to the bottom truth of this, because you know, there's every joke has some
100%.
kind of truth.
Yes, I would. Sugar mamas, if you're watching.
I am tickled.
Oh, we got some more comments.
Tell the truth, exactly.
I love Miss Parker so much. She's so funny, man.
Happy 100th!
Yes.
I can't find my Black History facts, but
We love black people, though.
I would hope you love yourself.
Yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying? Black History Month every month.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But this is the year. This is the year, the month we celebrate, so we go all out.
100%.
Woo-hoo.
Do we have any final comments? Who else does Brandice like? She says, so we got Morris Chestnut, Idris.
Not chestnut.
I said chestnut. Oh,
He did.
Okay.
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. Okay, yeah.
Don't shake your head. Trevor Noah is like.
No, he's a very intelligent guy.
Thank you.
I can see
Very
it.
mature.
Okay. He's funny and he's intelligent.
Thank
so
you.
I get it.
Yes.
I get it.
Michael B. Jordan. Hold on, we gotta do this. Michael B. Jordan.
Is Denzel too old for you now?
He is, but I wouldn't. Why are we going? Why is it on
Oh
me?
my gosh, guys, she's blushing. She's blushing.
I feel like
Wow.
he's trying to let himself go, but
He's gotten old, but he's gotten old. You know what I'm saying?
what's his son name? David
Oh,
Washington.
Yeah. What do you think about him? Yes.
Yes, that was me blowing the horn. What the?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so outside of who's your person? I forgot.
Megan
Megan
Good.
Good.
And no, she's not too old for me. And I can say that because she's single.
Okay. None of the people I just named were single, but it's just a celebrity crush.
Okay. Megan Good.
Okay, anybody else?
I like Taraji P. Henson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting up there.
Oh, Regina. Not Regina King,
Hall.
but Regina Hall. Oh my gosh. She's like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Regina Hall, man. Yeah, that's the one.
What up, Betty White?
Oh, we got some more names.
Mari. Yes.
Okay.
That's
I kind of know what he looks like, but I'm not
Power.
really sure.
Ghost from Power.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Morris. Thank you, likeness. But yes, that's enough of that. Go
Oh,
on.
Lucy Liu. Ever since Charlie's Angels. And who else?
Did you say you liked, what's her name? Sandra Bullock?
Oh yes, she's so sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? And just fine. You know what I'm saying? I watch Bird Box once a week. You know what I'm saying? Actually, no, not Bird Box. That's a bad example. Miss Congeniality.
Oh, wait, Times, no.
Not Miss Congeniality. I haven't seen Miss Congeniality.
Because I was going to say you didn't get the joke from my first episode. Because you like, what's our perfect date? And it was April 27th. You looked at me like I was crazy.
No, no.
Okay, well, obviously he does not love Sandra Bullock.
Sofia Vergara.
Mm.
Anyway, we need to wrap this up.
Because
I'm gonna keep going.
Obviously.
I'm gonna keep going.
I don't know how we got this, but what? Okay, well, Della almost fell. But okay, thanks guys so much for making our 100th subscriber. We're so excited. We're gonna party like it's 1999. I got my dancing shoes on. I usually am always barefoot when we record, so I got my dancing shoes. I am ready.
Go ahead. You said you're ready. Go ahead.
After this, we're gonna have a party after this.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stand up. Okay. Well, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you guys. We love you so much.
We'll see y'all at the 200 subscribers. So that's the next episode.
Yeah. So if you haven't already, you can be part of that. Go ahead and subscribe and like this episode
And
and
share.
tell your friends and share. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank y'all for watching again. And
John David Washington is hot. Thank you. We'll leave on that note. Goodbye.
see y'all next time. I've never heard someone say John.